Pearl of Power. Antique Depths, 2023. Pearl, silver chain, horn, silk, wooden bead. There are some myths so old, they begin to retreat even from elven memory. So it is with the origin of these pearls. According to the elves, fragments from the books of prophecy speak of the early days, the age of avatars. A paradisiacal state in which the gods walked amidst the giants, hunting and taking pleasure in the many fruits that fell from the sky, down from trees that towered beyond the clouds. And we are told many seeds and broad leaves also issued like rain. Some of those seeds dipped into the oceans and new life was spawned. And when that life, in the form of oysters, met with these seeds, pearls of power formed. The great trees from the procession of creation have been gone for many tens of thousands of years, if ever they existed, but these pearls remain. The power of the pearl's namesake, though exiguous, is almost certainly divine in origin and undiminished, despite their purported age. There is no being alive today that could produce an item like this, although the Veer sometimes still find pearls of power beneath the waves. In accordance with the lunar sphere, once per day, the wise can, with a pearl like this in their possession, harness even more of the quintessence they already call upon, with their esoteric words and gestures and reagents. Pearls of power are sometimes offered as gifts and rewards to students of the Lyceum Arcanum in Maitan. Yet detractors among certain religious sects, particularly Athemist and Taramist groups, cite the existence and behavior of these pearls as evidence for what they refer to as the blasphemy of what is called magic in many parts of the world, i.e. the wonders performed by a person other than one of the elect. They argue, since the pearls also offer their power to the elect, then the intrinsic magic derived from learning or happenstance must also have a divine connection, but is being misused and misunderstood as a mortal achievement. Magi who resist this argument counter that though the plants and animals of the world may have a divine origin as part of creation, the clothes and food fashioned from them is not so often sacred, in other words likening the weaving of magic to the spinning of linen thread upon the wheel, rather than the flax itself. The Antique Depths collection, an archive of magic items from Dungeons & Dragons, is now over a year old, and still growing. All the magic items from the 5th edition Dungeon Master's Guide are to receive the same treatment seen in this video. There are still many wondrous items ahead. The animations provide context and lore, they demonstrate the appearance and sound of magical effects and provide a real-world sense of scale. If you sign up now at patreon.com/antiquedepths, not only will you gain access to these PDFs for printout and mobile display at your game table, you also can vote on which item is next to be animated. Patrons can download the Blender files, shared under a Creative Commons license, and see progress updates and discussion on how they were made. To support the museum, and further ventures into the depths, please consider liking this video and subscribing to this channel. Each model in the archive is also available for $5 on Gumroad, even for non-patrons. Links are in the description of this video. Thank you for your visit.